Never underestimate the kids now. Like this young boy, just over 10 years old, but already a philogynist. He's been wanting to have sex with his nanny for a long time. He even discussed with his friend every day how to get his nanny. On this day, Lucas' parents are ready to go out all night together. Leave him to the nanny Ashley to take care of. This time, Luke is so happy. He quickly sent away his parents. He wanted to say goodbye to his parents as quickly as possible, because what he does next is what's important. But when Luke saw Ashley on the phone with her boyfriend, he was super jealous. He decided he had to think of a way to get her first. So he drank wine to gain courage. At the same time, he asked Ashley to watch the movie with him. Then he chose the horror movie, because it is said on the internet that the more scared girls are, the more excited they are. When they're excited, it's easy for him to do anything. So he wanted to give it a try. However, at the beginning of the movie, Ashley is still chatting with her boyfriend. Luke saw that and was very unhappy. It's finally time to watch a movie together. Luke is like a shy little boy. Lean his head on Ashley's shoulder. Put his hand on Ashley's thigh unconsciously. The plot goes beyond terror. Ashley not only covered her mouth, but also felt her whole body tremble. She reached out and took Luke's hand. Luke is startled. Is it so effective? So Luke rushed over to kiss Ashley. There is nothing in this world that can't be solved by a making love. Ashley quickly rejected Luke. But strange things also happened. She first received a call where no one spoke. Then Santa Claus, who was in the house, appeared at the door. Ashley locked the door and planned to call the police. Luke deliberately dropped Ashley's phone on the aquarium. When she was about to pick up her phone, there was a knock on the door. They walked over and saw no one at all. To show his courage, Luke opened the door and protected Ashley behind him. At this moment, a dark shadow knocked him down. They looked closely, and it turned out that it was Garrett. Then there was the sound of broken glass upstairs. Ashley took the dagger and went up to check. A brick in the room. It also says that you leave, you die. Ashley is very scared. She wanted to call the police, but there was no signal. They also saw that the car outside had a tire punctured by someone. Garrett wants to go home quickly. Unexpectedly, he was shot to death without running too far. Ashley is worried that Luke will also be shot. Knock him to the ground quickly. Even though Luke was just lying underneath, he also enjoyed the feeling. He touched Ashley and refused to let go. At this moment, Luke found a figure flashing outside the door. Ashley led him to the second floor. Hiding in the closet, a mysterious person came in the room. Ashley looked at it and realized it was Garrett. Luke, because he wanted to get Ashley's heart, deliberately prepared a plan of the hero saves beauty. Angry, Ashley got up and left. But unexpectedly she was slapped by Luke and rolled down the stairs. Luke for wanting to be with his nanny. Don't hesitate to tie her to a chair. He sits in front of Ashley and invites her to play a small game. Look at the gun in Luke's hand. Ashley had to agree. Round 1, Luke lost. And was so scared that he couldn't breathe. Ashley tries so hard to escape. She holds a gun to avenge her boyfriend. Luke is still very calm. It turned out that he knew that there were no bullets in the gun. Ashley just had to quickly run away. But she was caught in a trap that Luke had prepared in advance. Garrett pinned Ashley down to do some sensitive things with her. But he's not as strong as Ashley. Ashley quickly ran through the gate, running to where there were people. Who knows, Ashley was arrested again. Her whole body was covered with flashing lights by Luke. He leaned close to Ashley. He was about to act when Ashley kicked him. Almost lost what could make him a man. Luke burns in the fire, holding Ashley's cell phone to send a message to her ex-boyfriend. This man is still thinking that his luck has come. He immediately drove to see Ashley. This man is going to find his ex-girlfriend. Luke stopped him and said he was here to negotiate. He took out a notebook and asked the man to write an apology letter to his ex-girlfriend Ashley. Only then can he have a chance to see Ashley. While the man is not paying attention, Luke took the rope to strangle his neck, one side tied to the car, then turned the key to pull the rope. The man died soon. At this moment in the room, Garrett took advantage of Luke's absence. He immediately touched Ashley's body. He even kissed Ashley. In the next second, he was shot away by Luke. Luke is very angry. He questioned Garrett why he kissed his woman. Garrett looked at him pitifully. Before he could even apologize, he was shot dead by Luke. Then Luke walked up behind Ashley. He took out a sharp blade, inserted into Ashley's neck. Luke is darkened. If you don't listen to me, you have to die. Luke killed everyone. Start making crime scenes. He put the murder weapon in the palms of two men. Disguised as because they wanted Ashley, a fight broke out. Put everything in the house back to the way it was. Look at the positioning system on the phone. He knows his parents will be home soon. He hurried back to the room, put a pencil on the doorknob, then from outside the house, little by little walk into his room. Although there was a small problem in the middle of the road, but he went back to the room smoothly. He closed his eyes and pretended like he never left the room. When parents come back, they will call the police when they see the situation at home. Mother hurried upstairs to see her son, Luke lying in Mother's arms. He pretended not to know what happened. He even pretends to be so scared that he can't even talk. But the mother didn't notice. Hello to Luke. The movie ends here. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.